Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it to the left. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Now, the last time they played, it was Ohio State making the plays, Kirk, in the crucial moments. It was a painful, tight loss for Michigan.
Yeah, it was a game that kind of went back and forth until Ohio State, as you said, in those final few minutes, made the right plays to be able to win the game. And now we get a chance to see the next chapter between these two great rivals.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools from both sides. It's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the single back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pre-snap motion from the receiver as a design quarterback keeper. Oh, look at the quick cut. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
Important second down play coming up.
Double right. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back. It's Davis. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense will make this stop for what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Brings up third down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Michigan 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Offense facing fourth
The
down.
Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Field goal try, no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the single back takes the handoff. Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air. It's Davis. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Here's the option play. Has the 1st down and more. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And there's the handoff. And the defense brings him down.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Davis. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they were going to come in.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Ohio State 14, Michigan 7.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
3:25.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
So anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move, looking deep. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice grab. It's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Cut it, cut it. Cobra. Can. Ready.
Handoff heading left. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the Wolverines pick up enough for a 1st down here. Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal.
Slap. Check.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Is on for the extra point.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Davis. Defense is coming after him. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. And you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Well, you expect big hits in an emotional game, Kirk, and the quarterback that time paid a price.
Well, the quarterback's got to know in a rivalry game, he better have his head on a swivel. That time they hit him hard.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. State offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 21, Michigan 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Ncaa. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Now it's 2nd down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here's the second down play.
Black 24. Black 24. Cricket.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They'll try the option play here. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw, it's Davis. Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
In other sports around the country, Story Road 75, Mercyhurst University.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Buckeyes expecting just to run the clock out here in the final minute. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Hands off to the left. Gets some space around the 30.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have